Hi, welcome back to the Shepherd's Cloak and Friday Night Knits, and we're at our final part of thick mitts. We're going to do the top decreases and then do the thumb. So here we go. Alright, so you've knit all the way up to 1/2 inch before the desired length of the fingers, and what you're going to do for the next round is knit 2 together around. So means you take your needle, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, insert it just as if you would for a regular knit stitch, knit it, pop them both off, knit 2 together. I'm going to do that all the way around. And you're getting rid of your stitches by half. It's a little tight to get your needle in there, but that's alright. Do the best you can, and if you have to, you rip it out and try again. It's all about practice and learning. Today I am filming this from my back porch, where I'm trying to hide from my small children. So hopefully it'll be quiet enough that you can hear and we won't get any screams or bloody murder. I think they'll be fine. They're right inside. So you knit 2 together to the end of the round, and then you're going to knit 1 round regular knit, all the way around to the end. One round. And then we're at the beginning of our round again. You're going to once again knit 2 together. Sometimes you have to loosen the stitch, just insert your needle, stretch a little bit, and then it makes it easier to put your needle in. So knit 2 together, and as you can see I have 1 stitch left on that needle, so I just work it around and put it onto that needle. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Alright, insert your needle, knit 2 together. That's going to happen again on the last one, so you just move it over so you can have knit 2 together. Alright, we're at the end of our round. We've knit 2 together. Now you're going to take your scissors. You're going to cut a tail probably about 8 to 10 inches. Snip it off. Then you're going to take your darning needle. You're going to thread the end onto the darning needle. And all you're going to do to put the remaining stitches, get rid of them. There we go. Is in, put them around. You just put it, see? Almost as if to purl onto the end yarn, and then you pull it tight. Ta-da! And what you'll do is weave in your ends, or darn in your ends. I like to go back through the middle hole here. Alright, there you can see, middle hole. And then find a way to go down. And like that. You just follow the knit pattern around with your end. And just do it for a couple stitches and make it tight. And then take your scissors and trim your end so it's about 1 inch, because when you block it, it'll kind of felt the fibers together a little bit and you'll be able to take that end in smaller. Okay, now we're going to do our thumb. And I've taken the 9 stitches that we had on a holder and I've placed them on to 3 needles, 3 each needle. And we're going to start on this side. We're going to take our yarn, and I like to leave a long end so it's easy to weave in afterwards. Hold it tight. You're going to knit around. It seems a little awkward at first, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be old and you won't even be bothered by it. So you knit all the way around to the end, all 9 stitches, keeping everybody straight. Alright, now we're here on the mitten side. You're going to pick up 1 stitch. And you have 2 rows of knitting here. I like to pick up the stitch by taking 2 loops and then taking my yarn and just pulling it through and then putting it onto the right hand needle. So now you have 10 stitches. Picking up through 2 strands of yarn makes it a little bit sturdier where the thumb meets the hand, because sometimes that can get a little loose and you can have problems with that. You'll end up with a hole, or it'll be weak. Snow will get in there. So you're going to knit around in the round until you have 9 rounds of knit total. And then you're going to knit 2 together around, just like you did for the top of the mitten, and pull the yarn through your stitches just the same way you did for the top there. And then what I like to do is weave in my ends, and I double enforce between the thumb and the hand right here by just weaving back and forth and double enforcing those stitches to again prevent a weak spot. And that's all there is to knitting thick mitts. Repeat all 4 steps for your second mitten. Then take them, block it by putting them in a little bit of hot water, a little itty bit of like Dawn dish detergent or Palmolive. Then you put the mittens inside the liquid. I swirl them about a little bit to help felt some of the fibers so they'll be extra warm. Let them sit there for 10-15 minutes in the hot water. Then after you're done with letting them sit, you dump the hot water out, holding the mittens to the side of the bowl. Refill the bowl without the mittens in them with just plain hot water to rinse. Let them sit there for a couple minutes. Again, it'll rinse the soap bubbles out, and then drain it again and spin them out in your washing machine. Lay them flat to dry, and you're all set to go. And that's all there is. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.